Back in 2021, Sam Fender was propelled to superstardom seemingly overnight, with his track 17 Going Under going TikTok viral. Due to this though, he's developed a huge new fan base who may be unaware of his medical history and his habit of cancelling shows. Towards the back end of 2024, Sam was once again venturing out on tour, but had to cancel the last few shows after damaging his vocal cords. First of all, this was done just hours before his show in Glasgow was due to take place, which obviously left fans heartbroken and frustrated. Looking through the comments of his announcement on X, previously Twitter, of the cancellation, and people were angry. Very angry. One reply from Keith Cook Jr. read, "Barely any notice? Takes the piss a bit, lad." And another said, "He really needs to plan tours better, as this is a common occurrence. 2 or 3 dates, then a week or 2 rest, and then a few more dates." But if we look further back, and for us who knew Sam before his 2021 breakthrough, we all know that this isn't anything new for the North Shields artist. But why does this keep happening? Well, today we're going to explore the ongoing issue with Sam Fender and cancelling gigs. At the age of 20, Sam Fender, now 30, was diagnosed with a potentially life-threatening illness, which caused the singer-songwriter to take 2 years away from the music industry. He later revealed he has a compromised immune system, and for those who aren't aware of what this means, a compromised immune system is a state in which the body's immune system is unable to fight infectious diseases, as well as, or in some cases, at all. This makes Fender increasingly vulnerable to illness, which isn't helped by him being in an industry which involves having hundreds or thousands of people surrounding him, potentially exposing him to disease or infection. Now, the illness which caused Sam to face the actual possibility of death was also vital to his journey in the music industry, as it changed his whole outlook on life, his music, and his writing. And for some shameless self-promotion, you can hear more about this in our documentary Sam Fender, A Portrayal of Determination. But this is where some of the frustration begins with Sam. He is aware of his frailties and has been forced to cancel several shows. So why hasn't he learned or put plans in place to prevent this from happening again? Since breaking onto the scene with his debut album Hypersonic Missiles in 2019, Sam has always had a reputation of cancelling shows. Towards the back end of 2019, he cancelled the remainder of his tour due to vocal cord issues, the same exact reason for his 2024 cancellations.
Hello everybody, I'm absolutely gutted that I have to say this, but I can't carry on with the rest of this tour. I've just been to Harley Street to the ENT specialist. I've had a camera down my throat, I've got laryngitis, I've got bruising on the left side of my cords, and they say that if I carry on or if I try to sing anymore, I'm going to hemorrhage my vocal cords, and that'll be me out for months, and I simply can't risk that anymore. I'm not going to have what happened last time.
His cancellation in London 2019 was just hours before he was due to take the stage again, prompting anger from fans. Sam's immune system issues continued to affect his touring as well. The Bristol and Birmingham shows, for example, they were scheduled for the 5th and 6th of December 2019, and they were postponed to January 2020 due to a respiratory tract infection. And despite this, both shows were cancelled again in January 2020 as Fender accumulated chest infections, laryngitis and tonsillitis. Now, I won't discuss the COVID-19 cancellations as these were out of Fender's hands, and due to his condition it wouldn't be fair to have put himself in such a vulnerable position. But once the COVID waves had died down and music came back to life in 2021, Sam released 17 Going Under, and we're back where we started, with Sam being propelled to worldwide fame. Then, in 2022, Sam stated he was feeling burnt out and once again cancelled some upcoming shows, this time to focus on his mental health. The then 28-year-old singer-songwriter from Newcastle posted this announcement on Instagram, saying it would be completely hypocritical of him to advocate for discussion of the topic without looking after his own mental well-being. Now, I can't really grumble about someone putting their own mental health first. But the more concerning part is, why is Sam getting so burnt out from playing shows and from touring? Now, before the script gets too long, we need to discuss what can be done to prevent this from happening again. But to do that, we need to ask, why is it happening in the first place? I think from the last 5 or 6 years, it's clear to see Sam is unable to tour like many other bands out there without getting burnt out mentally or physically. Now, this isn't a huge issue if it's managed. Provide longer breaks between shows and don't force as many dates into the tours. Yes, this will leave fans wanting more, but like Sam said, he has to put himself first. And if he follows those 2 steps, hopefully it would prevent cancellations and laying down the people who are giving him the platform that he has. My biggest concern is that Sam is having little say and is being pushed into these tours. Surely they should have learned by now, but as of December 2024, we're right back where we started, with gigs being cancelled hours before they're due to start. And what makes it worse this time is that standing tickets to see him were over £80 and seating tickets range between £65 and £88. In a time where money is tight for so many of us, travel costs and accommodation is through the roof. We need the security and the peace of mind that will be able to see the artists we've paid so much money to see, which unfortunately hasn't been the case. Yes, your ticket will be rearranged, but that doesn't make up for the loss of other costs. Fortunately for Sam, he is in a privileged position where this won't be enough for his career to be completely destroyed, as he is of course a very talented individual who deserves his merit and deserves to be where he is. But something does need to change and needs to be done regarding his scheduling, because it's not fair for those who mean most, the fans. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I've been your host, Dan Smith. This is Rockstars. Thanks for watching. Take care.